On Tuesday evening, the sentencing memo from Robert Mueller, the special prosecutor, regarding Michael Flynn, Donald Trump's former national security advisor for his campaign and his transition team, was submitted to the court. And it was also made public. And in a heavily redacted memo, Mueller and his team requested no jail time whatsoever for Michael Flynn, who had previously pleaded guilty to knowingly and willfully making incorrect statements, false statements, to investigators. And here's why Mueller does not want Michael Flynn to have to go to prison. Because Flynn has been a very cooperative witness. Mueller has spoken to him, according to these filings, right at 19 times. 19 times. Flynn has sat down with Robert Mueller and, based on what we know from these memos, told him everything that he wanted to know. The filings also mention that Flynn has actually helped out in more than one investigation, 3 separate investigations specifically that Michael Flynn has been advising on, including one criminal investigation that the special prosecutor's office is handling, as well as the potential Russian collusion investigation. Here's why all of this matters. There's 2 big things. First and foremost, the reason this should terrify Trump, first and foremost, is because obviously Michael Flynn has handed over every single thing that he knows. He has been very cooperative. Mueller and his team have been able to verify what he has told them, which is another important piece of the puzzle. And therefore, because he's given them everything, because he's been honest, because he is very cooperative, they do not believe that he should go to jail. Now that's the second part, because it's not just for Michael Flynn. It's not just saying, all right, well, this guy helped us out, let's let him off the hook. Right now, we've got several other potential witnesses in this investigation who are refusing to testify, refusing to cooperate, some who are kind of on the fence about whether or not they're going to. Mueller just sent a huge gift to all of those people, saying, look what could happen. Yeah, this guy even pleaded guilty to crimes that would result in him going to jail. But because he was such a good little witness, he's not going to spend a day behind bars if I have anything to do with it. That's important. That is signaling to all of these witnesses that, guess what? You don't have to take your chance and hope that Donald Trump's going to pardon you. I might be able to do that myself by recommending 0 days in jail for you. So why not take a chance and come sit down and have an honest, truthful talk with me, and we'll see where that goes. That's what should terrify Donald Trump even more than those heavily redacted pages that indicate that Flynn has given Mueller everything that Mueller could possibly want. And it also, end on a little bit of hope here, it also gives these people hope out there who are hoping that this investigation could take down Trump or really just shake things up for the man to the point where he resigns. It shows that Mueller, as I've said 100 times, knows so much more than we do, right? I mean, we didn't know most of this. We didn't know there were multiple different investigations, including criminal investigations. I mean, to an extent we did, but we didn't know it this deep. So that's why this is important. This is only a small part of what Mueller and his team have. So trust the process. Be a little patient, even though it's hard. Because with people like Flynn flipping, with Cohen now coming in and flipping as well, things are starting to look really, really bad for Donald Trump.